Figuring on is the inaugural Superstars of Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, Alex Robbins, and you're listening to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast.
This is the truth, the voice, the sound, the soul of the scene, where hearts are crowned. Connor Cook's name shakes the battleground, 'cause it's the State of Maritime Wrestling. No script, no mask, just heart and steel. He shows the world what makes it real. Maritime war cries will never die, as long as Connor stands nearby.
Hello and welcome to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, the Maritime Wrestling Superfan, here to keep everyone covered on all of the news, on upcoming shows, big matches, talk about all things maritime wrestling, including interviewing all of your favorite maritime wrestling personnel. Either if it's the maritime indie wrestlers, or the commentators, or announcers, or referees, or promoters of major wrestling promotions and wrestling companies and all that, and cameramen and photographers and so much more. But to kick off episode 42 of the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast Weekly Show, I'd like to say a big thank you to your new Superstars of Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion, Alex Robbins, for kicking off the episode 42 for this week's episode on the podcast. We're gonna start with some unfortunate news. I know it's not something big, but it happens. Unfortunately, recently, former NWE and MSW ring announcer, Chris Doyle, recently passed away. I think it was yesterday. So, I wanted to send my sincere condolences to his friends and family. They're going through this hard time. I know what it's like, but condolences to everyone who knew him. But anyways, let's move on from that. Not to be mean, but to move on, there were like a lot of big shows that were happening last weekend. Starting with Saturday, April the 21st, there were, I believe, 4 shows that were happening Saturday, with Capital City Wrestling having the Clash 43 Let's Dance at the Fredericton Exhibition Center in Fredericton, New Brunswick. Superstars of Wrestling had their show, Luck Up the Draw, at the RCCG Pavilion of Redemption down in St. John, New Brunswick. And Real Savage Pro Wrestling had their event at the club in Pont-la-Prince. And Big Boys Championship Wrestling had their event at the Parkside Pub and Smokehouse. There in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And for everyone who don't know, I've actually gone to the Parkside Pub and Smokehouse. Oh my gosh, is it ever good? The ribs are super good, like very good. Uh, but also on Sunday they had Day Boys Championship Wrestling had their Royal Rumble event at the Mount Unaki Fire Hall in Mount Unaki, Nova Scotia. Sorry if I'm like coughing a little bit or clearing my throat a lot. I'm just it's just a lot of phlegm. But anyways, to start off, I'm gonna talk about Capital City Wrestling Clash 43. Let's Dance. I was at that show. I took my girlfriend on there at that show. Unfortunately, I missed the VIP matches, which I heard thanks to Chevron and Caden for giving me the results on the matches. But so the one of the VIP matches, it was supposed to be Port City's finest, Caden, taking on Benoit Gravel, and then Chevron was supposed to take on Daniel Wall, and Zane Valentine was supposed to be taking on Narcissus Singh, but due to the weather out in Nova Scotia, it was bad weather. Unfortunately, those three guys couldn't come, so they decided to do a backup, have Butter Love and Pat Swayze and well, Caden's match got canceled, though too. So that was a whole other thing too. There was only those two matches, but anyways, Chevron beat Butter Love, and then Zane Valentine beat Pat Persuasion. Then the main show started off with a in-ring with a promo. Well, I shouldn't say a promo, but with Nick Strong, the Maritime strongest wrestler, Nick Strong, coming out and getting heat from the fans. Man, I'm loving his heel. His singles run as a heel, like it's really big, especially. Then so as moving on from that, talking about the Nick Strong here. Nick Strong comes into the ring and does a little, gets on the mic and addresses everyone about the whole situation, well, the whole feud and the storyline with his brother Matt Strong, which actually Matt Strong came out. Well, Nick Strong called him out, and then Matt Strong came out, and he went on the mic talking about him and the whole storyline here with both of these guys. They got they got into a chaotic fight, dude. Nick Strong started beating the freaking crap out of Matt. That led to the referees, like referee May, referee Shirky, referee. There was another referee that was making his debut. So the referees and the security personnel came up, went up into the ring and stopped the whole fight between those two guys. It was chaotic, but The opening match was the NBWA River Valley Championship match, which Horsepower Hunter Sampson defended the title against Oliver Hansen, but with that match, that match ended in a disqualification from a low blow from Oliver Hansen. Then, then freaking Hansen started beating the living crap out of Hunter there, and grabbing the freaking belt. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna see a new champion. I'm not sure, but maybe. But I'm really liking the River Valley gold around Hunter, dude. He's great. And but Hunter was still your NBWA River Valley champion. Then next match was your local girl, Salem Wilder beat Taylor Risen. Especially Taylor Risen's one of the top stars from all wrestling in big companies. So that's pretty big opportunity for Salem to be learning from a veteran like her. Then next match, Ace Dynasty beat Oscar Ironside and Patrick O'Neal and retains the NBWA Tag Team Championships. Man, I'd say this match. I think this match was my favorite. Of course, it was. Oh, it was a lot of great spots with both Slick McGregor and Spike ST and Patrick O'Neal and Oscar Ironside. Oh, I have mad respect for both of these guys. Holy, they were really freaking good. And it was a really good match. Then intermission started, so during the intermission, I went up and got to see, got to chat with Hunter. Great, Hunter got to see Port City's finest kid, and got to see Chevron and Oscar Ironside. It was great, dude. And got to see Spike ST and Slick McGregor. Got a picture with the tag team titles, and plus I got a picture with Chevron as well, which was awesome. Always great seeing all the local talent. It's always great, man. That's why you got to support local. Any promotion, either it's like whatever promotion it is, you gotta support Maritime Wrestling. Support the art. Then, the opening match after intermission, Stormy Hill beat Wanda Del Rey. It was actually, I forgot to mention, it was actually my very first time seeing Taylor Rising and Wanda Del Rey for the first time. I was really impressed. Got a lot of great women in the maritime wrestling scene. No, indie wrestling scene, just in general, but it's great. Then I also forgot to mention, during the mission, I got to see Zatara, which was awesome, man. And speaking of Zatara beat Scotty Crew. And then the main event. Money Talks. The Big Bad Logan Green. And the pillar of your community, Kerry Gillum. With Walt Wonderful. They beat LNR Express, Larry Horowitz, and Rugged Rick Owens. And so during this match, Walt Wonderful and Kerry Killam interfered and attacked. Well, here's what happened. Like on ringside, Walt Wonderful was carrying a briefcase, and he attacked Roderick Owens with the briefcase, and then like Kerry Killam attacked him as well, which was crazy. But there's a lot of crazy spots, and also Walt Wonderful interfered with in during the match as well too. So it was a brutal match, but it's really going to be an interesting storyline, and plus a very big feud with these in the tag team division, especially with the Money Talks. Well, coming back together, it's just like that, but it's going to be a good storyline, and it's going to be a really big match, I feel like. The next event that they announced was actually is April 25th, 2026, where they're going to be moving to the Capitol Winter Club to have their shows there. So that's going to be pretty big. Also, for Superstars of Wrestling, now after Superstars of Wrestling, look up the draw for the VIP. Wesley Pipes beat Bobby Ocean to retain the AIWF Canadian Heavyweight Championship. Then, with the main card, Algo Nelly beat Ethan Knight. Dwight Sterling beat Sean Knight. Mayafa and Jason Boa fought to a double countout draw. Then, Alex Robbins beat Fantana to become the first ever Superstar of the Wrestling Cruiserweight Championship. Then, cheated in the match and turned on Fantana, turning into a heel. Then the Ace of the Maritimes, Dick freaking Durning, beat Giant Orion in the no barred match and retains the Superstar of the Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. I did see some clips of the Wesley Pipes Bobby Ocean match, and I did see the clip of Robbins turning heel. Robbins turning on Fantana. So big congratulations to Alex Robbins. I was actually quite surprised to see gold around. You see that Robbins won the gold, especially his first ever gold belt. So that's a pretty big thing for him. Especially, I think he'll have a great title run with it. I think he looks really good with the cruiserweight gold. But what's more really interesting is gonna be it's gonna be interesting, especially with Alex Robbins being the heel, but especially since in other promotions he's a babyface and he's over in like North Pro and all that. But I still like him whenever like even as both. And then like Mayafa and Jason Boa, this feud has been happening for a little while, since I think probably at the next show it will end with, I think, Jason Boa getting the win, or maybe Mayafa. I'm not sure if it's, yeah. And then I never heard of Sean Knight or Aldo Nelly before. So that's pretty big opportunity, especially it's pretty cool for them to be taking on, like, Sean Knight taking on Dwight Sterling, the son of Dick Sterling, and then Ethan Knight, one of the best guys, and then Real Savage Pro Wrestling had their show, where most of their matches are out on YouTube. I believe on the Extreme Academy Wrestling YouTube channel, and plus on Jaws YouTube channel as well. So speaking of Jaws beat Dominic Warrior in a ladder match and becomes the new All Territory Elite Champion. And so during the match, Gabriel Savage came up to help Dominic, then attacked him with a chair. So this is pretty interesting. Vic Manson beat Chaos in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Vic Manson had Asmodeus on ringside, I believe. And Oni Bjornsson beat Snake. And during the match, Oni grabbed a tray from underneath the ring and attacked Snake with it. And then Sako, Sako beat Ollie Vice, and after the match, Ollie Vice grabbed the chair and tried to attack Sako, but a fan from the audience jumped into the ring and grabbed the chair from behind and attacked Ollie Vice with it. So that's pretty cool. And also, the Battle Royale for the Extreme Academy Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. It was Gabriel Savage wins the Battle Royale, crowning your new Extreme Academy World Heavyweight Champion. So, congratulations or felicitation to Gabriel Savage, and felicitation to your new All Territory Elite Champion. And then they both Championship Wrestling had their Parkside Pub Smokehouse show, where Rudy Lockhart beat Ricky Mortis, Hollywood Cole beat Jonathan Cross to become the new Parkside champion. Congratulations to Hollywood Cole on becoming the new Parkside champion. Couldn't be more better than one of the greatest guys in the Maritimes. Hollywood Cole, he's really been my favorite. I'm really, man, it's great to see gold around him again. Although he has the Pro Wrestling Ontario gold, and plus the UCW Tag Team gold as well too. Most specifically the Pro Wrestling Ontario Trios gold with Ethan Knight and Chip Chambers. Then Max Power beat Maurice Power in the world's smallest ladder match for the Power name. Then Madison Miles beat Big Key to become the number 1 contender for the Parkside Championship. So I think it's going to be a big match with Madison Miles. I haven't yet seen Madison Miles, so she's one of the top women wrestlers I would definitely have to see It's on my bucket list. Uh, then, excuse me, JP Sims beat with Anthony Deuce Harlem and Mr. David A. Boyce beat Chip Chambers to become the new Maritime Heavyweight Champion. Uh, JP Sims, dude, what can I say? That love seeing gold around. Always awesome seeing gold around him again, especially since he's had he's had a big reign with the IHW Heavyweight Championship. That's all I remember there. Back when at the first show that I went to, and but I haven't seen I haven't seen Big T yet either, or Anthony Juice Harlem, and I haven't seen Dave Boyce out for a little while, but or should I say Mr. David A. Boyce? But yeah, he's got some new champions, but man, on Sunday, April the 22nd, Dave Boyce Championship Wrestling had their show at Mount Unaki Fire Hall in Mount Unaki, Nova Scotia. The matches were Max Fowler beat Madison Miles for the last Raw in the Rumble. Maddie gets number one entrance. Big T beat Ricky Morris. The Family beat Chip Chambers and Jonathan Cross. Rudy Lockhart beat Hollywood Cole. And also, I want to send a huge shout out to Hollywood Cole for live streaming the his matches at the shows. He live streamed his match, I think, at the Dave Boyce Championship Wrestling, the Parkside Pub show, and then the Mount Unaki show as well. Then Madison Miles won the 11-person Royal Rumble. So I feel like there's gonna be some big things for Madison Miles. And plus, I didn't mention I haven't seen Jonathan Cross yet. But I think it's gonna be really good. So now, I think that's all of the results for the shows that happened last weekend. Now it's gonna be the upcoming events. So April 4th, Island Pro Wrestling will be having their takeover event, where IPW will be coming to Moncton at Centre Culturel Aberdeen in Moncton, where we're gonna see the Spike SD take on Port City's finest Caden versus the Mauler James Manning versus Bad Howard in a number one contenders fatal 4-way match for the so whoever wins will be number one contender to take on Rugged Rick Owens for the PEI Championship. Then we saw Caden's Maritime in-ring segment. He's going to bring out Daniel Wall. Then we're going to see the rematch of your local girl, Salem Wilder, versus Stormy Hill. Then we're going to see Ryan Schimmel take on the Muscle Beast Muscle Beach Wesley Pipes. Then we're going to see Ryan Denham, the wanted man Ryan Denham, take on the Ultimate Male, the big hitter with all the glitter, the man with the peace ain't no one can defeat, the the big hammer with all the glamour. The Cadillac Ricardo in the squared circle. And the rope running rocket. The ultimate male, Zane Valentine. Then we saw the, it's going to be a tag team match where we're going to see AWOL. I think it's their debut. IPW debut, I believe. Yeah. Because usually there would be, there'd be, with Rick Mortis as the shadow agency, but it's pretty big for them. Then, so AWOL's going to be taking on the big bad Logan Green, LG, and Daniel Wall versus the Revelation. Demonic and Famine. Then we're going to see the Rugged. We're going to see Rugged Rick Owens take on the winner, the number one contender. Whoever wins and whoever becomes the number one contender in the Fatal 4-Way match. We're going to see the real, the raw, the international draw. August Ochoa take on the 7-foot, 300-pound monster, Giant Orion, for the IPW Heavyweight Championship. I think this is going to be a great match. I still remember that spot with Giant Orion and August Ochoa when they used the ref as a table for arm wrestling. That was a great little spot, dude. Like, oh man, I gotta get August Ochoa on here, dude. I gotta get August Ochoa on the podcast and interview him, man. I think that'd be big. But yeah. Then excuse me. But for April 10th, there'll be a lot of big shows going on. 2 big shows. Real Action Wrestling, Bash in the Bird, Lunenburg, which will be held at the Lunenburg Community Center in Lunenburg, Nova Scotia, where we're going to see the open challenge for Wesley Pipes. And we're going to see lots of big debuts of the Heartbreaker Ronnie Payne, the Ace of the Maritime, Stick Durning, the Bloodfeather, Thrice Durning, Alex Robbins, Dawson James, Evan Gibbons, the Kid Rudy Lockhart, Anthony Deuce Harlem, FKA, the Ghost Ricky Mortis, Joey White, Star Child, and much more. And also on that same night as that show, IHW Over the Top Rumble will be happening at the Mirashee Kingsman Club at the center in Mirashee, New Brunswick, where we're going to see Mirashee's own Horsepower Hunter Sampson and Shane Butter Love. We're going to see Julian Young, your IHW Honor Champion, Fantana, Kirk Obey, Chris Charters, Sharon, Big Bad Logan Green, AWOL, Shano, Chip Chambers, and more, lots more of your favorite IHW stars in action. And also the main event is obviously going to be the Over the Top Rope Rumble. So the winner of the Over the Top Rope Rumble gets a future championship match. So I'm thinking it's probably going to either be Chip Chambers or Chris Charters, because since Chip lost the IHW Heavyweight Championship match to TNA Wrestling star Cody Deaner, I feel like it'd be understandable to keep the storyline going and keep the feud going. And go on the chase for the IW Heavyweight Championship. Then we're going to see on April 2nd, we're going to see Red Rock Wrestling have their show at the Charlottetown Eastlink Center in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, where we're going to see Ethan Knight take on Chip Chambers, who will be making his debut in Red Rock Wrestling, but also making his return. Shane, also, speaking of debut, Shano will be making his Red Rock Wrestling debut, and Chizenko will be returning to Red Rock Wrestling. And for the matches, it's the semi-final match for the Red Rock Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. So, we're going to see Narcissus Saint versus Hollywood Cole. And Old School Andre Bryant versus Kurt Cobain for the semi-final match. We're also going to see PI's own Bradford Gillis, Red Rock Wrestling Light Heavyweight Champion Rudy Lockhart, Lichtenstein, Chance White, and Voorhees all in action. Get your tickets. And also for the New Brunswick Professional Wrestling Association, NBWA, they announced their Mayhem and Minto 5 at the Minto Centennial Arena, where we're going to see your NBWA Tag Team Champions, Ace Dynasty, your NBWA Heavyweight Champion, Rugged Rick Owens, and your NBWA River Valley Champion, Horsepower Hunter Sampson. Lots more. Patrick O'Neal, Oscar Outside, The Ultimate Bill, Zane Valentine, and more. Then also look, Besiege Wrestling just announced their show, Brawl at Alma Hall 10, where we're going to see all of your favorite LPW wrestlers, including your current LPW champion, the big bad Logan Reed, baby. Oh, yeah. Then, actually, just recently, CCW just posted on Facebook and Instagram of their the flyer for Clash 44 Spring Breaking, which is going to be April 25th. We're going to see lots of big, I saw lots of big icon wrestlers. Your IBWA Tag Team Champions. Ace Dynasty, your River Valley Champion, Horsepower Hunter Sampson, your NBWA Heavyweight Champion, Rugged Rick Owens, and there's going to be a lot of big other ladies there, your local girl, Salem Router, Stormy Hale, and I also saw that Katrina Creed is going to be on the card, and the Heartbreaker, Ronnie Payne, is going to be on this card as well. So I think I'm actually quite surprised to see Ronnie Payne, because I think it's gonna be her debut match. I think it's gonna be great. But who knows who she could be taking on? I feel like it could be like Stormy Hale, but could be good. But then we have North Pro Canadian Wrestling. Is well 3 shows in May. Oh yeah. Also in NBWA. Uh, they announced the Dopetown Destruction 5 for May 22nd at the Prospect Place. And so for Back to North Pro Canadian Wrestling, May 1st, 2026, North Pro Canadian Wrestling presents Unfinished Business, which is actually going to be hosted in their debut show in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, where they're gonna have it at the East Coast Barbell, where we're gonna see the undisputed North Pro champion Rudy Lockhart versus Gabriel Ferreira or something like that. Then we see Cyber Threat, which is Sabotage, Newfoundland Nightmare, Justin Newhook, and the Blackwing Matt Connors with TNA star Jody Threat. They will be taking on the reigning and defending Pro Wrestling Ontario Trio Champions, the Highlight Heroes. Then North Pro is also going to be having their wrestling show at Logan Mania 4, May 2nd, which is going to be it's mainly like a little charity event, and plus like it's to honor the memory of Logan McNary or something, I think. Yeah, Logan McNary, who passed away from cancer, so it's pretty cool that they're doing that. I mean, not really cool that. What am I saying? Alright. But, yeah. Then, for North Pro Canadian Wrestling, they're gonna be coming back to the Titan Board Ballroom for Threat Level Red. For May 15th, 2026, but we're gonna see the Ghost Rick and Mortis versus Dawson James, North Pro Northern Star Championship match. I don't know if that was announced, but that's just the matches I think that's gonna happen. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to like jinx it or whatsoever or predict it, but or leak it, but I think that's just what the match is gonna be, because since Rick and Mortis beat Kevin Breen for the #1 contenders match at the last show, then also we're gonna see new NSPW Maritime Champion Joey White, Kobe the Messiah from Maritime Wrestling, Kobe Trice, Ian Pratt, and the Ace of the Maritimes, Dick Jerning, and TNA star Jody Threat, all in action. Get your tickets to all these shows. I will. I think I will be at the Moncton show there, the Tide and Boar show, the Threat Level Red show. So yeah. Then we're gonna see Kaizen Pro Wrestling, all or nothing, where we're gonna see Justine Wood versus Ken Frazier. The New Revolution will be taking on King Kaizen, where Seri it's teaming up with Cody Christ, Jason Barr, and Bobby Boyette. So I think there's lots more matches for that to be announced for that, but it's gonna be pretty big show. Get your tickets if you're around the Halifax area. Go get your tickets for the Kaizen. I think I'm due to go to a Kaizen show. I haven't gone to one since, although I watch most of the matches on the YouTube channel, so it's a lot more easier. So but I still wouldn't mind the drive to Halifax and all that. But then United Wrestling is going to be having their 1 year anniversary show where there was two matches that were announced. One of them, which is a big debut, which is going to be TNA Wrestling, Steve Macklin or something, versus Ian Pratt, which he will be making his debut. Then we're going to see the Annapolis champion, Bad Tad Howard, defend the title against the former TNA, former WWE, WWF Tag Team champion, former, and former North Pro champion, PCO. I think that's going to be a big opportunity for Thad Howard. Especially, he's taking on a legend like freaking. He's taking on a big name like PCO. That's pretty big. But yeah, and also for the North Pro, I forgot to mention I haven't seen Jody Sweat yet. It's gonna be my very first time seeing Jody Sweat. I've heard lots of great things about her. She's actually on the list of, I think, one of the top women wrestlers on the magazine I got for Christmas. And that's about the upcoming shows. So, I do got a big announcement to say before I end the episode here. So, April 11th, I'm going to be me and the Special Olympics floorball Capital Region floorball team. We will be the host of the 2026 Special Olympics regionals for regional games. So it's going to be held, I believe, at the Kaufman Street Elementary School in Fredericton, New Brunswick. We're going to be playing against a team from Acadia and St. John, and I believe we're going to be playing against PEI too, as well, a Special Olympics team from PEI, and there's going to be referees from Nova Scotia, so that's going to be pretty big, and I'm quite excited. If you're around the Fredericton area, come out to the Kaufman Street Elementary School and come cheer me and the Caps in the Capital Region floorball team on. Also, I got some big interviews that I will be doing this week, so stay tuned for more announcements on interviews and lots of big stuff. And also, another announcement, next month, 2 months in May, will be the 1 year anniversary, 1 year of the State of Maritime Wrestling podcast. So I got some special things planned to celebrate on 1 year of the podcast. Gonna definitely bring in some special guests to come chill and have a great time, chat, talk about wrestling stuff, which I think will be awesome. And yeah, so thank you all so much for tuning in to the podcast. Thank you for all of your continued support, and I hope you all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in to the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast. New episodes drop every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Atlantic time. So join me each week to get covered on all the news on upcoming shows and the results from shows that I cover on each episode, along with interviews with your favorite maritime indie wrestlers that I sit down and interview with. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the State of Maritime Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Thank you all so much for your continued support on the podcast, because it's all things maritime wrestling.